What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hot Seat, your Thursday night addiction. We are back in bad after a week off for Thanksgiving. I'm still full. I know my big sexy brothers on the screen there are full from their Thanksgiving. Their Super Bowl. They ate well, I'm sure. Guys, we have a wonderful guest tonight. We have Thyron from T BBQ, all the way up in Iowa in Daddy Dutch country. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one. I feel like I'm the outsider on this one. The Iowa boys are going to take control, run the show. It's going to be awesome. All right, so Dutch, speaking of Iowa boy number one, say hi to the people.
Good evening, everybody. How we doing? You guys don't know how excited I am to have my brother Thyron from a couple hours down the road on here with us tonight. So this is going to be a good one. I can't wait. Thyron, welcome, brother. And what'd you do?
We got to put the ringer off.
I am so excited. Like, this is outstanding. I tell you what, guys, I'm ready to answer some questions. I'm ready to talk, and I'm ready for everything.
Right on.
All right, man.
All right. Why don't you set that price, Kent? Let's get going.
Oh, what do we want to do tonight?
Let's
see. First of all, CJ, do you have to work tomorrow?
I do. I do.
All right, then let's keep it that $24.95 range, right in there.
All right, cool. $24.99 is the shot price, or as close as we can get to it. We appreciate all the shots and the love for that, dude. It obviously makes a great show because y'all like to do it. All right, some of the moderators in the chat. We got Keith Bettag keeping score as always. SmokeyGoodness is in there. Johnny Mags from Pit Life Barbecue's there. Seeing other people in the chat rolling in right now. Jim, Suburban Barbecue, Todd, Dead Incredible, Rick, all the way from Tecate, Mexico. See here. Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff, Pickles. See here. I worked very hard. Dutch has been on vacation. See Jacqueline and Dad in there. Steven, I'm assuming it's you. Mega Fred, Zeppelin's in the house. Mega Fred. Jared Frag Daddy, how you doing, man? LT Arshak Barbecue. KC from What's New Barbecue. What's up, Kenneth? Let's see here. I think that catches everybody up. I may miss one or not. If I miss, Hungry Huskies in the house. Matt, what's up, buddy? La Familia, whatever. What up? What's up, kid? I thought you threw your hands up.
No, I was saying hi to Husky.
Oh, cool. Tom's Food Factory, what's up, buddy? GT Barbecue and Cuisine, what's up? Big Cat 305, who, by the way, said he booked his Vegas trip for April. All right, Miss Booger's in the house. What's up, Miss Boogs? What's going on?
Booger 500.
Booger 500 US. Oh man, that's great. Let's see here. Anybody else that I missed? I think we're caught up in there. Guys, just real quick before we get to our guest, YouTube meetup, Vegas, April 17th, 18th, and 19th. We're staying at the Luxor. If you guys can make it happy. Weekend Warrior Barbecue, what's up? Mary, how you doing? The SoCal meetup we had for December 14th, I'm going to have to cancel that. Got too much going on through the holidays, and it's just not going to work out. So I'm sorry about that. We will schedule another SoCal meetup soon. Scotty Two Hotties in there from the Grill. What's up? I think that's gets us where we need to be. All right. Thyron, say hi to everybody.
What's up, Pete?
Cool. Welcome. So glad to have you on here. We were so excited to get you on. We actually scheduled you twice, and you didn't know that. But Dutch had me schedule you in December, and then I think we chatted a little bit later, and I had you on the schedule in like February too.
Yeah.
So you almost were the 2-time guest on accident.
Hey, I would love to be 2 times.
2-time guest doesn't happen very often, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, twice as nice.
Awesome. All right, so we got 40 in the chat. Thyron, are you ready for these questions? We're gonna dive deep into the psyche. Nah, we're gonna ask stupid questions, make you smile. All right, man. Let's go. Where are you from and where do you live? I know we talked about Iowa, but let's narrow that down a little bit.
Okay, I'm from the great city of Owine, Iowa, representing Owine, Northeast Iowa. I got a beautiful family here in Owine. We known for big, beautiful cornfields and nice people, wonderful people here in Northeast Iowa. And they're known for having some of the best barbecue in the United States of America here in Owine, Iowa. And then it's known for like just amazing people here in Owine. And great sports teams and all that good stuff. You know, we used to have a Kmart. It's gone. We used to have a Shopco. It's gone. We got Norby's Farm and Fleet and a McDonald's and a lot of mom and pop joints. So we're doing good. So that's a little bit about Owine.
Now, how close or far are you from Doug?
I believe 2.5 hours on 3.
Yeah.
So about 2.5 hours on 3.
Yeah,
how close is he to my aunt?
We're both on Highway 3.
Okay.
I'm Northwest Iowa. He's North Central Northeast.
All right. So where are you at as opposed to Dubuque, Iowa?
Oh, Dubuque. Dubuque is right on 20, about an hour and 15 minutes from Dubuque.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
that's where I have my aunt lives out there. And
okay.
That's the only where I've been in Iowa is her joint. So.
Oh man, Dubuque's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. it wasn't nothing I was like coming from here, but it was funny. That beautiful house, their backyard is just fields of corn. I mean, just to be honest, it's awesome.
Yes, it is. Hey, deer season.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday. So I'm ready. I got my chopper. I'm going out with a chopper. I got my 450 Bushmaster. I'm finna take Bambi out. If it's brown, it's going down.
That's awesome. All right, we got Smokey Joe's Pit Barbecues in there. One of our other moderators. What's up, Joe? Rizzy.
What's up, Joe?
In there. Who else did I miss? Big Rome, Soul Food Cooking, Robert and Barbara. How you doing? Bottle Cap Barbecue. What's up? Bushy Beto's in there. I think that kind of caught Big Rob D's in the house. I saw him fly by. So we got a nice crowd in here tonight. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Share this on your social media. Let's get some more butts in the seats. Do me a favor, hit that like button while you're in there. Backyard Barbecue, what's up from Kentucky? What's going on? How you doing? So yeah, hit the thumbs up, hit the share. Super shots are $24.99. Kent is still off work. He's been working lately. Backwoods Gourmet Channel, what's going on, Scott? How you doing, buddy? I think we Eastwood Farms. What's up, Kris? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's talk about family life, wife, kids, dog, cat, ferret. What do you got, man?
Oh man. So I married my wife about 19 years ago on New Year's Eve. So when I say Happy New Year's, happy anniversary. So her name is Terry. Love her. Support me everything I do. I couldn't do nothing without her. She's an awesome chick.
Nice.
I got my oldest daughter, Gladys. She's a Barbie. She's all about makeup. She's a girly girl. And then I got my son, Thyron, the third. And my boys, they're not built like me. You know, when I was my son age, I wore 225 pounds. These kids wear 100 and my son Thyron weighs 125 pounds. He's like 5'10". He's saying, Dad, I want to get up to 160. I'm like, son, really? Where these abs and these chests come from? Then I got my son Dallas. He's Dallas, like the Dallas Cowboys. Go Cowboys!
They're up right now, I think.
Dallas, 12 years old. He'll be 13 on the 11th of December. What's up, Dallas? So I got that. We've been living here in Owine for the last 15 years. So I met my wife in college, and I have to tell you the story how I met my wife, CJ.
All right.
She had a boyfriend. Listen to this right here. I walk into the lunchroom. I said, hey, fix my plate. She says, what? I said, hey, if you knew who I was, you'll be already fixing my plate. She's like, boy, gone somewhere. So her boyfriend leaves, and I met him outside. I said, hey, I want your girlfriend. And he started laughing. So she tell me I'm so mean, but I said, hey, it worked. I'm with you. It worked. So, that's just basically how I met my wife, and, just fell in love with her, and that's it.
That's awesome, man. That's a good
small bar. Really? He's a hater born every day, Kent. Why you want to hate on me, bro?
All right. So a couple more people jumped in there. Lee, Smoking Bears, the real Joey B, who is cooking with CJ, man. You come see me. You know who I am. That's your Jay's Brapping Barbecue. Right on the mark. What's up, man? Thank you for that compliment. I appreciate it. I think that covers all the people that I've seen jump in there so far. All right. Besides YouTube creator extraordinaire, what is your main employment job? What do you do on the weekends? All that good stuff.
I'm a jail administrator, and I work for the Fayette County Sheriff Office. I've been there since 2002.
Right on.
And being a jail administrator, it's like stress to another level. Like, here's stress, and here's my stress. It's like right up here. And you're accountable for everything another person do. So barbecue is like the ultimate escape for me.
Right.
It's like when I'm barbecuing, I'm not thinking about this inmate beating this other inmate, or I'm not thinking about somebody doing something that may affect me. I'm not thinking about none of that. All I'm thinking about is making the best barbecue I can make at that time. And my rank is a command sergeant major. So I'm a command sergeant major. I'm pretty proud of that rank, being a command sergeant major, I came from ground zero working at that job. When I got that job, it was just, here you go, and work my way up. So it's been a hard struggle, but I'm here.
I love hearing that, man. Working your way up is the best way to do it. So
yes, it is. Earning your bones.
Yeah, hey, you know what? And you get a sense of accomplishment as you work your way up, and you feel good about yourself. So I'm here today. Gotta shout out my man Tom from Tom's Food Factory. Put a double shot in there because it is his birthday. And Tom, I knew it was your birthday, and I apologize for not shouting it out earlier when I said hi to you. So cheers.
What a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now.
So we get another one for you, Doug.
I'm gonna try this. I normally don't do this, but
right, here's the twofer. Oh, good. Salud. That's right. How do you like that? How do you like that black velvet?
Oh.
Does it tickle a little right in this area?
Ooh.
Oh,
no, guys, come on.
Oh, good Lord. All right, View to a Grill. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? I see you in there. All right. Mega Fred was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there or not, but we're going to ask him. He is? Okay, cool. Yep. Well, we're going to ask his lifetime question. Favorite music, bands, Do you play any instruments, anything like that? Let's talk about that.
Man, look, I like Southern blues, like Marvin Cease. My boy, Big Pokey Bell.
All right.
Music they don't play on the radio. You got the kind of the underground blues, Southern blues. I guess what would be my favorite group? My favorite artist is Keith Sweat.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
Keith Sweat guy. I say my favorite group will be the OJs. I'm old school, bro.
Wow, that's old school, man. And
Yeah,
you're a young guy like me and Dutch, man. You like that stuff, man. That's cool.
I like the OJs. Hey, when we got married, we walked out on Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
I don't play no instruments. My wife was a music major when I met her. So my wife can blow. I'm talking like she can blow like here's a story.
Man, I can see the hashtag going in the chat already, man.
Hey,
you can't say your wife really blows, and then change the subject on us, man.
Hey.
Right now.
Look, she can sing. Let me tell you the story. We was at William Penn. Hey, you know what William Penn is, don't you?
Yeah.
We at William Penn University. They put on a national anthem. This right after 9/11, and it wouldn't play. The national anthem wouldn't play. My wife was a cheerleader at the time. She stood up a cappella and sung the national anthem, and we blew William Penn out. I mean, like no microphone, no nothing. Just stood up and just sung the national anthem, and then hit the Whitney Houston line. I mean, it was outstanding. I said, "Ooh, I gotta marry that woman."
Oh yeah. Well, do you want her to bring her in and say hi?
Yeah. Hey guys, somebody's knocking at the door.
That's the quickest door knock we've ever had on here, man. Let's see here. Kevin Lockington in the house. How you doing, Kev?
What's up, brother?
LaFo, Jeff, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Having just a chill night. Thyron's getting a little tipsy over there. He took that shot of Black Velvet like a champ.
Hey, that Black Velvet, boy, I call it the true CERN. Don't ask me too many questions.
Well, just remember, Thyron, it's a marathon, not a race, all right?
Hey, you're right. Come on.
That's all.
Sweetheart. I don't want to be in the camera. Right here, y'all.
Come on, Terry.
There she is. There's a beautiful lady. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
Thanks for letting your man come on here and chat with us tonight. We appreciate you letting him have some of his time.
It's only because she knows he's in good hands with a fellow Iowan.
Yeah. Go on, Lou.
Fellow Iowan. All right. Well, the other question I have for you was, you do more than just YouTube with your TNT barbecue, right?
Yes.
You do catering events and all that stuff. So tell us about your catering, and obviously you got all those trophies behind you. Kind of elaborate on kind of both of those things.
Okay. Catering. We do, when we say catering, we do a full service catering. We don't play around. We cater down to cleanup crew all the way to what, honey? To serving the bride and groom. We do everything in between. Full service catering. Desserts, servers, cleanup, everything. Yep. So we're full service catering, and we're known for 2 meats, and we're known for 3 sides. Cheesy potatoes. We're known for our green beans, right, sweetheart?
Yeah, cheesy potatoes, green beans, and baked beans.
And baked beans. Our baked beans the best baked beans in the United States of America, hand down. I'm gonna do a YouTube video on it. You better get it because I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'm gonna leave it up for one day and I'm gonna delete it. But it's the best baked beans that you ever will have in your life. Woo!
That's awesome, man. All right. So, well, I hate to do this. I hate to do this to you, but we got a couple more super shots in the chat. Feel free to skip the black velvet if you want. Just take a swig of your drink. We need you for the full hour. You know, you take too many of the black velvet shots, your eyes go crossed, you lose your hair. It's not a good thing, man. So,
pull me one, honey.
All right, GT's barbecue, Gary. Thank you, sir. It burns so good.
Okay.
And then we got Michael Rizzi dropped the $50 Canadian in there.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Salute. Chendon. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Shake it off.
Ooh.
Mrs. T, feel free to take a shot too if you want. You know, we're not saying you cannot do it. You're more than welcome. Oh my goodness. God, I hate my job. All right. So talk about the competition.
Okay. I'm telling about our first competition, honey, with a Big Rusty.
Okay. So
we were invited to this competition in Cedar Rapids through a friend we know. And it was like, it was the first competition that was happening at New Bow City Market. It was the first year and the first competition. So we had this grill we call Big Rusty. Mm-hmm. So we hooked Big Rusty up to the minivan, right, sweetheart?
Yeah.
And we drove down there with Big Rusty, and we had wood, we had everything, and we pull up, and then other people come in. They had like these big trailers, these big trucks, and everything. And I say, "Whoa, honey, you know we're in over our head." And the people came to us that was in the competition. They said we need to go to the backyard course, right, honey? Mm-hmm. The backyard competition. So I said, no. I say, you know, my stuff good on Big Rusty. Well, make a long story short, grand champion, TNT barbecue in a big old city called Cedar Rapids from Owine, Iowa. So I knew then that I had a nick for barbecue, right, baby? Mm-hmm. And you know, we just do what it do. We don't try to copy nobody. We just stick to what's work, and we try to keep it going.
Right on. So
I don't copy nobody.
I love it. All right. It's time for Dutch to get to work. We're going to let him do it. Ask his questions. Guys, if you have questions for our guests, for Kent, myself, or Mrs. T, put them in the chat at Daddy Dutch Barbecue, and he will get them written down for you. If you haven't subscribed to TNT Barbecue yet, his link is down below. First link down in the chat. Hit show more. Dutch is down below. Mine's down below. Everybody in the chat, hit the 3 dots. Any of the moderators are all down below too. So if you feel like it.
Hey, honey, I told him how we met, honey. I told him how I
really
told you should
about making you to fix a plate.
Yeah, how I should make you a waffle and make you breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause who I am.
Yeah, he said you ought to be privileged. I'm even talking to you right now.
Yeah. Hey, use that. Hey, I'm already married, but damn, I'd love to use that. I don't know who I am.
Hey, you don't know. Hey, look, I was a big fish in a small pond, man. That's what I think. That's what
I think Mrs. T's a saint and just beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right. Dutch, take over. Talk it out.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can follow Big T here. Damn.
I don't think so.
So, all right, Thyron, we got some really good ones for you here. Hey, Chef Johnny's in the house, so just saw him pop in.
Oh, all right.
First question.
Chef Johnny, there you are. How you doing, buddy? Thanks. Yeah, I know. My bad.
It's my time. You be quiet, son.
Pardon me.
All right. First question for you is from Frack Daddy Barbecue. Thyron, he wants to know where you got your shirts from. He's been looking for something like that. You got some information where you can get those shirts? Not your shirt, but a shirt similar.
He needs to call Bad Beast on the Barbecue. Cooking and grilling this. What do you do? Come on, he's a bad beast on the barbecue. Woo! That's what we need to get a hold of.
Yeah, he did my logo too. If you see the end of my videos, every one of my end of my videos, he's on my last card. That's what Daryl did for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Daryl came up with this logo that logo right there, barbecue, and we went with it when he first got on YouTube, right, honey? Mm-hmm. I called him. I said, Daryl, I need a logo. He said, I do you one up. And he came back with this, and we slapped it on the shirt, and then been TNT from there. We had to change our logo. What was our old logo? What we used to say, honey?
Oh my gosh. Our very first slogan was TNT barbecue, can't beat my meat. Exactly.
You can't have church folk.
Oh no.
We can't have a logo like that.
Byron, 12 miles down the road in Remsen is Pete's Processing, and his slogan is, you can't beat Pete's meat. That's my local butcher.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. All right, you ready for the next difficult question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin wants to know, have you ever tried In-N-Out Burger?
No.
Is that like a vegan burger or a veggie burger?
No, anything from In-N-Out Burger.
No,
it's a California establishment. It is the best hamburger across the country.
What?
Now you gotta get
not Whataburger. Don't tell me about Five Guys. None of that crap. In-N-Out Burger takes the cake.
What?
And fight me on that. Any of you?
Never had it, did we, honey? Never had an In-N-Out Burger.
I'm sending you one out. We're gonna do this.
Man, come on, man. I need one. I'm gonna eat it on Facebook.
Double 4x4 animal style. You'll change your life.
Woo!
Okay.
My wife likes burgers, don't you, baby?
I do.
All right, Kenny, go ahead, bud.
All right, Robert and Barbara, Soul Food Cooking. They want to know, how'd you ever get your first catering gig?
By doing free catering gigs.
Yeah, by word of mouth.
Free catering events.
Yep.
Free for the churches. Like we'll go out, we'll tell the churches, hey, you supply the meat, we got everything else. And we start doing that, and people say, oh, you know, you can do a catering. Well, that's what our intention. No, our intention was to do it for the church, but still yet though, we kind of did free ones to get the clientele, right, honey? Mm-hmm. So I would say if you could get into like something like a school or some kind of event where it's parents and teachers and things of that nature, it will get you into doing a catering event. So I think you got to spend a little bit to make a lot.
Yeah, I can agree.
Hey, Kent, I had to put Rick from Mexico.
No, you didn't.
I had to put him on timeout because he said some blasphemous things in my chat.
No, I can view that stuff. An In-N-Out burger, it probably does suck.
It does not. You know nothing. You know nothing.
That just
Hick from Iowa. You know nothing. Vegas. There's 2 in Vegas. We're going to one. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna be like, CJ, why didn't I come to California or Vegas?
Hey, TJ,
you know what? I'll probably have food.
Iowa. We got beef, right, honey?
You got corn. That's what you got in Iowa. Corn.
Look,
And beef.
That beef.
I didn't like
We got everything in Iowa that you Californians pay way too much for.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
It's true. I pay a lot of money for stuff out there. Let's see. Grumpus on Fire's in there. Papa C's Barbecue Kitchen. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here.
What's up, peeps?
All right. Ken, go ahead, buddy. Rick, I hope you're still here. I apologize for putting you on timeout. My bad.
Yeah, that's a little abuse of power. I might have to knock you down.
It's my show.
All right. Mr. Mega Fred's got another question. He wants to know, do you still talk to Leland at How One Smoke? T?
Hell to the yeah. Heck yeah. Man, Leland's my dog. He just worked like a slave. Leland's work. He worked all the time. You like, Leland, where you at? I'm at work. Where you at, Leland? I'm at work. Where you at? I'm sleeping. Where you at? Work, sleep, work, sleep. So Leland's my dude, Holland Smoke, man. That's my brother from another mother. When we meet up, it's basically like we never stop talking, right, honey? Mm-hmm. We go to his man cave and we kick it, but he's gonna slow down, so he'll be out here chilling with us, and we'll have to do a collaboration together.
Cool. Now where's Leland at? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Leland lives out in Green Acres, what that place called, David? What's that little small town, honey? Like
Arlington?
No, he lives right outside of Arlington. Lamont.
Gotcha.
It's this small, like you go blank, you blank, you passed it.
So it's half the size of Old Wine then.
No.
Okay.
Oh, we got jokes, huh? He just feeling it because he got a Walmart. See, when people get a Walmart, they act like that. He got class because he got a Walmart.
No, we have a Walmart Supercenter.
Oh!
Yeah, we're big time over here to the west, brother. Let me tell you. All right. Gary from GT's Barbecue wants to know what's your favorite competition meat to cook?
Brisket.
I knew that was coming. I knew brisket was going to be the first word out your mouth.
I'm the king of barbecue. There is no higher.
Really?
Other pit masters call me sire. You want to beat me, you better shoot fire. I won't stop barbecue until I retire. Hey, that's a hit off of Run DMC, but I'm just saying, that's just me.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, the next one's kind of a comment more than anything. Our little buddy, my favorite LBM, who got timed out by some jerk from Montana.
It's my show.
He says, anything brown going down, he says, you can't say that in Mexico, you get in trouble.
Oh, so, we're talking about deer, baby.
All right. Big Rome wants to know most popular meat to smoke or grill in Iowa, and he also wants to say thank you for your service on your job there, T.
I so appreciate it. Thank you again. Pork loin. Man, I make the best pork loin. Baby, tell him. Man, look. I'm not this cocky, but I'm confident in this thing called barbecue. Man, let me tell you something. pork loin, I'm going to give you the secret. If you ain't buying Smithfield extra tender pork loin with the solution in it, you ain't buying the pork loin. That's the key. Pork loin, you got to buy that Smithfield with the solution in it. It's ejected. You can't dry that out. It's the best pork loin on the market. You're going to pay an extra 30 cents a pound, but it's the best pork loin out there, Smithfield. So if you ain't rocking with Smithfield, cooking your pork loin, you just need to leave it alone because it's going to dry out. It may be moist the first couple of bites, it's just going to dry out as long as you keep it in the roaster. But Smithfield is the best thing going down. So pork loin, and then what I like to grill, I like steaks. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you what, I like grilling a nice
steaks and asparagus.
Steaks and asparagus. That's our favorite meal. Tomahawk steaks. Mm-hmm. Tomahawk. We love tomahawk.
Or a really thick cut ribeye.
Oh, really thick cut ribeye. I'm talking like this, CJ. I'm talking Iowa beef. See, that costs you $100 in California. Something that big.
You're
that's
right.
Beef. See, I go to that local store. That's $25. Right, Kent?
Yeah.
That's $25. That's big.
Yeah.
All right. I do have a comment about your Smithfield. I will agree with you. Smithfield is very good, but I do have one that's better. And that comes from my local butcher. And I tell you what, he injects the hell out of them loins. And if you dry that pork loin out, it's only because you cooked it to 200 degrees. I'm going to tell you that.
What?
It is. I will honestly say Pete's is better than Smithfield.
Well, Kent, what's up, man? Hook your boy up, man. Hook me up.
I'll see what I can do.
I need a couple hundred pounds, man. I need a couple 100 pounds.
I'll see what I can do. Okay. The pork loin ain't going to cost you much, but the shipping might be hell.
Shipping? I'll get on that Ford F-250 and get on down there.
I don't think that Ford make it. I might have to pull it with my Chevy.
Oh, you know, I got a 6.0. You may be right, because my 6.0 done caused me all kinds of problems. Between
all right, CJ, I got a list and a half here. How many more you want me to do?
You know, you can do a few more, but let me shout out some new people jumped in there. Daddy Cooks, Phil Daddy Cooks is in the house. What's up, buddy? Ken
What's up,
Robbins,
Phil? Thank you for your service.
Jimmy Q, Beloved from West Coast Cajun Cuisine. Mr. Tom Horseman's in there. I saw another one that said Longs. Someone I didn't quite recognize. Hold on right quick. Long's Quest. How you doing, buddy? All right. Go ahead and ask a couple more questions, man.
All right. I got a statement from our chef down in Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Says, Thyron, there's no way yours can be first because Chef and Daddy Dutch are number 1 and 2. He says you might be third in your pork loin. I'm just reading what the man said, so don't hate me for it.
Your mouth say a lot of things. Just don't fix your lip around my pork loin because you may get mad.
Well, you know what? We're just down the road from each other. We're going to have to sit down and figure it out someday.
Y'all need to have a cook-off collaboration together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. What is one cook you just can't seem to get right, Thyron?
Spare ribs.
Say what?
You think so?
Yeah. Spare ribs are my nemesis. Like, no. Not St. Louis, but the whole spare. Like, I grew up, that's all my mom and dad and my granddad barbecued. 30, 40 at a time. That's what they cooked. Mm-hmm. It was good from the rib tip all the way back to the last bite. There was no squishy meat. There was no wrapping. It was no aluminum foil. It wasn't. It was just like amazing. And I've been searching for that. What's the word? I've been searching for that technique. So my ribs are good enough, you know, for the public, but to my standards, they don't take me back home. They don't make me cry. I want to think about my granddaddy when I eat my rib. I want to bite that rib and go to crying, thinking about my dead granddaddy. To me, so until I do that, until I cry when I eat that rib, I want to get those spare ribs right.
Well, maybe this summer, if we meet up, I can put a tear in your eye for you.
Woo! You're a bad man. You're a bad man.
All right. Next one. This is from Charlie, Pickles Barbecue out in Colorado. And he wants to know, Thyron, why is jail food so damn bad?
To keep you out of it.
Yep.
Actually, no, seriously. Actually, at my jail, we give only one hot dinner. We give bologna sandwiches every night and a cold breakfast. But our dinner, our lunch at 12 o'clock is amazing. And what we gave the inmates for Thanksgiving, you know, I look at people in my jail as good people just made bad decisions. Everybody in jail is not a bad person. So I go in with that mentality. So there's somebody's sons, there's somebody's daughters, there's somebody's kids, there's somebody's mothers. So I go in with that concept of mind of thinking when I try to do anything for the inmates, from food to clothing to commissary. And my inmates got a text messaging machine. They got iPads. And they get to text people. Well, I went from having about 45, 50 fights a year to 2 fights a year because of the way I'm treating these guys. And we got hardened criminals in there, but the way you treat them makes a difference.
Right.
So, you know, and, you know, so I guess, you know, some people call it hug a thug, some people call it whatever they want to call it, but I call it just not judging, but treating people good and let them make the decision on how they want to act. And it always, it seems to be like 85% of the time is a good outcome. So that's a little extra.
I can see that because once a month through our church, we have what's called banquet, and we have anywhere from 40 to 50 meals that I normally deliver to our jail here. And we house in Plymouth County, we house state and federal inmates.
We do too. We house federal inmates too.
And they're on, I tell you what, our jail, I work with the head cook's husband.
Yes.
And they're on full feed in our jail because they're about a 4,500 calorie a day diet.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think they're trying to get them fat and happy so they don't have any energy to fight.
Yeah. Hey, full inmate is a happy inmate.
Yeah. So, all right. I got one more for this go around. Grumpus on Fire wants to know, with brisket, fat side up or fat side down, Big T?
Woo! It depends on what cooker are you using. If the heat source is from the bottom, fat side down. If you're using a stick burner or when the heat source is coming over the meat, fat side up.
Perfect.
You want to protect the meat. And I'm gonna go a little farther. If you use a pellet cooker and you don't put it fat side down, and you want good bark, and when you go to cut your brisket, it's gonna crumble and a part of the brisket gonna break off, and it's gonna separate from the part. It's gonna be real stringy. That's because that meat side has cooked and seared. But if you had it fat side down, the fat side would sear and it'll create an absolutely meat candy kind of situation. So fat side down on heat sources coming from the bottom, fat side up when the heat source on the stick burner going over the meat. So that's how I see it.
Okay, let me ask you one other question, and this is kind of a loaded question. Are pellet cookers cheating?
All right.
There's somebody in the chat
Listen.
that knows you have a pellet cooker. That's why they're asking.
Okay, and here's the situation. Learning how to cook on a pellet cooker is like learning math on a calculator. If you learn how to use a stick burner or a Weber kettle grill or some form of charcoal and wood, you can master anything. So, no, it's not cheating, but if you need to cook something, a pit master don't have nothing to do with the pit. I done beat people head in on a smoker that look like you shouldn't put meat on. So it's not the pit, it's the pit master. So no, it's not cheating.
Okay, I was just checking.
No,
because I don't have a pellet burner.
Hey, let me tell you something. I thank God for mine. I got 5 pellet grills.
I know you did. That's why.
Backward gourmet said pellets are cheating.
See, that's why I asked. I knew you did.
Hey, look, Kent. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Exactly.
Now look at my guy. He's into NASCAR. Auto racing stuff. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's the old football days right there.
That's right.
Holding, grabbing, scratching.
Hey,
get cut.
hey, CJ, real football.
Real football.
When you see snot bubbles and you gave high five, like, good job.
Snot bubbler, man. I miss that. Oh.
Hey, kid, hey, when you hit somebody hard and the coach say, let the paramedics get them out there. That's when you know you hit them hard.
Someone's been watching the program.
Yes.
Kill them all. Let the paramedics sort them out.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Snot bubbles.
Snot bubbles. I love it. All right, Kent. We got a little bit more to chat about right quick. Smoking and grilling with AB's in the house. What's up, AB? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, AB?
Cooks, the Godfather is in the house and dropped a super shot.
Troy, what up, Troy?
Roy Cooks.
Oh, baby, come on, baby. Look, I got to cook. I got 10 cases of Berkshire St. Louis style ribs out there. I got to cook early in the morning. I can't be doing this, T-Roy.
And then GT dropped a super shot in there. So GT is barbecue. Thank you, sir.
He said, who?
Oh,
there you go, Gary.
Listen, hey, Thyron, we do this every week. You don't have to try to keep up. GT tried to keep up.
I want to be invited back, CJ. I think y'all gonna invite me back if I don't do it.
Other thing is, I saw Josh. Josh is in the house. Josh cooking with Josh and Babe. He said he had a 2-hour traffic jam on the way home.
Woo!
Buddy. See, Lois is in the house. What's going on? How you doing? I still owe you the hat with the bedazzling. I don't know where the bedazzling crap is, but as soon as we find one, we'll get you a hat. Don't worry. All right. Louis Calamides is in the house. My favorite guy in the chat. What's up, buddy? All right. We're caught up on the chats, right? Miss Booger 500 US.
Who's that man? Jimmy.
He's like, you have a 3-4, a 3-4, and then a 2-4, and all that. So.
It's all, baby.
AB, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good stuff. All right. Woo. Yeah, Smokey Joe said he was trashed within the first 15 minutes of his 2-hour. Oh, good Lord. All right, we're back on me. Time for me to get to work. What got you started? Shut up. You shut your pirate horn mouth, Kent. What got you started on YouTube, man?
Man, you want to know? All right, back in 2010, man. Oh, you got to go, baby. Okay, in 2010, I was looking at this. I think it was the Pit Boys, and they did a video with the ribs was round, and they put a squirrel through it, and he was talking, and I just like it amused me. Like I was like, wow, look at this. And my wife like, you can make videos too, and I'm like, you know, how can I say this? I just wanted to leave my kids something that they can remember me by just on video. That's how it started off. So I just got on the little iPads and I just started doing videos, just no editing skills. Still don't have editing skills. No camera skills, none of that kind of stuff. And I just started just shooting the videos. And when I got my first 3 subscribers, I went nuts. And basically, it became like a stress release. Because I used to cook all this meat, and I wanted to share how I did it. And back then, I didn't have a lot of friends. Like, I'm a friendly guy, but my job kind of limited me because of where we used to live at. We kind of lived in the hood part of Owine, Iowa. So, in the hood. So, I kind of was limited with my surroundings. We didn't have a church yet. So, I kind of used YouTube as a outsource to kind of entertain myself and involve my kids, and plus leave some videos along with my kids, 20, 30 years from now when I'm not here, or 40 years when I'm not here, maybe they can find them in the archive. I don't know. But I just got bit by the YouTube bug, and I love it. And I love this.
Right. The community.
This is what I love. I found out one thing about YouTube. If you love barbecue, you love your family, you love your country, and you love guns. So them are the few things that I learned about barbecue YouTube, guys. And this community is outstanding. I just give you a prime example. I was at a Walmart out of town because I got to go out of town to go to a Walmart. And I saw some beef cheeks. And here I am trying to cook these beef cheeks. I picked up the phone. I just called Joe and James. I'm like, what's up, man? How you do this? And them guys took time out of this Sunday morning to tell me how to cook these beef cheeks, this barbacoa. Stuff like that, And it's just like, I learned how to cook pulled pork off of YouTube.
Right.
I knew how to barbecue, but I didn't never know how to cook pulled pork. I learned how to cook that off of YouTube. And I don't want many awards off of a pulled pork, but I learned how to cook that on YouTube. So YouTube been good to me.
That's awesome, man.
All right. But I get sensitive with YouTube too, though. I get real with YouTube. I take bad comments to heart. I'm a softie. Like serious. My wife tell me, she's like, baby, these people don't know you. Why are you taking it so hard? I just do. I take I guess I try to help everybody, and I want to be everybody's friend, and I'm just a friendly type of guy. And it's like, the point I'm trying to say is when I get a bad comment or somebody's being real ignorant, it really sets me off. Not in I want to fire them and choke them out kind of way, but just like, dude, if you know who I really am, you wouldn't be like that, or you wouldn't be that way, guy or girl, So I guess, but that don't happen a lot. But when it do happen, it kind of get on my nerves.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's okay, man.
Yeah.
You are who you are, and that's why people tune in to you, man. That's all it is.
Yeah. Very sensitive. Very sensitive.
All right. So what's keeping you on the grind and doing it? Is it just the fun? Is it the community? Are you hoping to hit a certain goal? Like what's keeping you doing this?
It's the community.
Yeah.
It's going through the motion. It's like man, it's okay. I give a prime example. I did a YouTube video about some turkeys on the Traeger. And Larry the Wolf Pit?
Yeah.
Okay, he left a comment like, that looked nice, good job. I kind of thought that was nice of him to lead that, because he's somewhat big time YouTube, and it just, I try to comment too on people's stuff. And I know how hard it is to comment sometimes because I watch 90% of YouTube on my phone.
Right. So
I guess it's just the camaraderie, just getting to know new people, and I really made good friends on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, yeah, So
I'm with you, man. I get it completely. I did want to say hi to Dan. Dan's out there cooking. I saw him in there earlier. I wrote him down, but I forgot to say hi. So Dan, thank you, buddy. Don't call me a jerk, man. I got a lot. I'm working here. All right, I am working, Ken. It's time to work in my office. All right, let's see here. I've changed. I added a couple questions real quick. Joe's question, did you want me to ask that, or do you want to keep it on your own? I asked you that earlier in text.
I got it wrote down, but if you want to go for it, go for it.
All right, okay. So Smoky Joe's Pit BBQ has a lifetime question. Usually can't ask it, but I add it to my list now just so we don't forget. If money's no object, what kind of smoker or grill do you want to get?
Man, if money was no object, I would like to get It's a company called Sling and Steel Smokers, and they got a smoker named Avery. Excuse me, and it's named after a little girl that had cancer, and she recovered. So they named the smoker after her. That would be my smoker. I had the opportunity to buy Avery smoker, but in my old house I used to live in, we didn't have enough room. So I didn't buy it. So I guess that would be that. It's a reverse smoker. And basically it's two reverse smokers put together on one trailer. So it's like, so you probably could do 1,200 pounds of ribs on it. So I guess if money was no option, that would be my ideal smoker.
Right.
And I guess have the meat to go with it, so I can give to people.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's very sweet, man.
No, but seriously, this is me. I love when I give free food away. Like man, I live in a very poverty-stricken community. It is very got a lot of high poverty, and I do a lot of vending, and it's nail child that comes to my trailer. If they don't got no money, they get what they want. They don't get like, here's a pulled pork sandwich, here you go. No, if they want nachos, they get nachos. If they want a sausage sandwich, they get that. Whatever they want, not what I can spare, but what they want. So, so that's how I look at that kind of stuff. So I rather have the smoker and the meat with it too.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people are saying, you got a huge heart, and everybody loves that. So that's awesome, man. All right. What?
Hey, CJ. Yeah. Let me interrupt for 1 second. Joey B has a question for Thyron, and since he was just talking about it, I'll let Thyron explain it to the real Joey B. He wants to know, what is a reverse flow smoker? Explain it to him, Big T.
A reverse flow smoker is a smoker that's designed where the smoke goes to one end of the smoker and reverses and goes back over the meat again. So it's normally a baffle or some form of a pipe or baffle that goes up under the meat. So the smoke carries over. And what that does is that creates a even heating surface for heat. Second thing it cleans the smoke. That baffle actually cleans the smoke. As it continues going through that baffle, forcing through that baffle, it's actually kind of cleaning the smoke. So you don't have to have like a stick burn where you got to cook with a real hot fire. That reverse flow can actually clean the smoke for you a little more. And it reverses back over your meat, so you get an even cooking temperature. But the only thing with reverse flow, you have to have a big stack. I guess that's the biggest mistake of a lot of pit masters. They have a nice grill, but their stacks are this big. You need a stack at least this big so you can get airflow. And I guess that's the mistake of any smoker that if you get one built, if you got a small stack, it's no good. It's going to have smutty smoke. I don't care what you do. It has to have a big stack for that smoke to exit. Excuse me. So that's what a reverse flow is.
All right. We got a hashtag big stack in the chat. These people will hashtag anything as long as it sounds semi-dirty.
Oh, Lord. Dirty Mind King.
It wasn't
Big T, I'm laughing at the chat. I'm surprised we didn't have other hashtags earlier.
Oh.
All right. Let's get back to the seriousness that are the questions.
Okay.
What was your inspiration to go into barbecue, to learn it, to embrace it so much like you have?
It's an addiction.
I can agree to that, man. I really can.
It's like you start off like I guess you start off burning stuff, over smoking stuff, and me, I had one foot in the game already because my parents was pit masters.
Oh, cool.
And my mom, especially my mom, she was she's a bad beast on the smoker. And, she used to get the wood and do it the old school way, burn the wood down, shovel the wood up under the brick pits. So I had one foot in, but all we cooked was ribs and chicken, and sometimes beef ribs. So I guess when I got to Iowa, people wanted pulled pork. They didn't want too much ribs. They wanted pulled pork and pork loin. So learning different techniques, what got me. And then when you learn it, you want to when you study a craft, you want to master it.
Right.
So I guess mastering that craft is always what you seek to do. It goes back to I want to cry when I bite the rib. I want to have a tear going down my eye. Because I say, hey, I done it. I can do a rib drop now, like a mic drop. I can drop a rib then because I did it. So until you can do it on a consistent basis, I think that's what barbecue boils down to, consistency. And in order to do it on a consistent basis, you have to do it a lot. So I guess that's the difference between me and a lot of pit master. I do this a lot because I want to be consistent when I'm out here selling people barbecue. I don't want it to be one way one day, good the next day. I want to have the best meat, the best rub, the best everything that I can do within my means of doing. So I guess that's why I barbecue when I give away a lot of barbecue because I just cook. It's an addiction. And I just give it to neighbors, friends, shelters, everything, because that's what I do. So I guess it's an addiction, well as it can be a crutch too. Because I remember sometimes when I didn't have money, my wife was like, what are you doing? I said, oh man, I just want to buy this brisket. What are you doing? Honey, just let me buy the brisket. Baby, that's $50. This was like, what are you doing? This was before the catering started coming in. So I guess, yeah.
Go ahead, Kent.
Hey, Big T.
Yes, sir.
If you had Walmart in your town, that brisket only cost you $35. I'm just saying.
I'm just see, man. We used to have a Kmart.
We used to have a Kmart.
It was a big K. I remember when it was just Kmart, and when it turned to big K, we went nuts.
Oh my gosh. All
CJ,
right.
you don't understand.
Let's see here. Josh says we never buy a Walmart brisket. Out here, Walmart is more frowned upon. Like people here go to more like Target or those grocery stores and all that stuff. The Walmarts around here are not as clean, if you'd say. He says Costco. Costco is like the big box stores, like Sam's Club, all that. So that's where I've gotten all my briskets has been Costco.
CJ,
and, what up?
You remember this song? We built this city.
Yeah.
We built this country on Walmart meat. So
Walmart meat.
We built this country on Walmart, baby.
There's no such thing as a clean Walmart. All right, fair enough.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, let's see here. Walmart meat. All right. So I've put in, like I said, I put in a couple new questions here. I heard this one today, and I decided I wanted to add it to my list of questions. So you're going to be the first one ever asked this question on the hot seat. All right.
All right.
I hope you're ready. I hope you have a decent answer. The zombie apocalypse happens.
Okay.
Right? You got to fend for your life. What's one item that you grab from your kitchen, and then where do you go?
Man, I grab my brisket carving knife. The one with the long hook, the white one I got, the big long white one.
Yeah.
And I go to Walmart.
Look at that. That's you going to Walmart.
Everything I need.
Pickles is trying to eat my heart again.
That's right, kid. I grab my long brisket carving knife and I go to Walmart. Because Walmart got ammunition, guns. We got guns in our Walmart, so we good.
That's true. Kid, I want that knife, dude. That's the first time I think I've seen that one, dude.
Really? This is a what the hell brand is this? Oh yeah, this is a Kershaw.
Oh, it's curved up. That's cool, man.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's almost like a swashbuckler because it's pretty damn
Yeah,
long.
that's what Josh just said. What is Kent, a pirate?
Hey, I got the same kind of knife, Kent. That's what I use my brisket.
Hey, CJ,
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. I can put. I know I can put it in check bag.
All right.
$45.
Well, hey, if you happen to find one and want to put another one in your bag that I could take home with me in my truck, I wouldn't be upset. I'm saying I love knives, dude. Any kind of knives, man. I want to cut up some stuff for real.
You're not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe where I got it from, though.
Walmart.
No, my Snap-on tools dealer.
No shit, really? Right on.
Yeah, I'll send him a message tomorrow. See if he's got another one.
Oh, that'd be cool. All right. Here's another fun one. If Hollywood was going to make a movie about Thyron and Timothy and barbecue and the whole life, and this is a play all with the people in the chat, go ahead, Kent.
The answer is Lyle Whitlock.
All right, everybody else, who is playing Thyron in a movie? Justin Timberlake does not apply to this one.
Oh man, who?
Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
The Rock. I don't know, man.
Dog, I can't even think of the guy's name. He lost weight though. The guy that plays on
CeeLo Green.
last 48 hours. I mean, not 48 hours, but oh man, he got like a Food Network channel now and all that good stuff. He lost a lot of weight. Oh,
Anthony
Anderson.
yes.
Anthony Anderson. I can see it. See Cedric the Entertainer. Let's see here. Tyler Perry. I don't know about all that.
No.
I can see Anthony Anderson.
No. Yeah.
Al Roker. No, he's not the one that lost all the weight that he's talking about.
No.
Right on. Kenneth is cleaning up his garage. What's up, buddy? He's doing a big cook tomorrow. Very cool. Appreciate you watching, dude. Hey, love it. Let's see here. All right. Well, that didn't give as much fun answers as I hoped for, but it's all right. I think Cedric the Entertainer is a good guess. I think Anthony Anderson's a good guess. Maybe someday we'll find out.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
Mustache, though, man.
I'm trying to work on mustache, you see?
You need to work harder.
I'm trying to work on it.
All right.
Beard, but I can't grow one no more because of work.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. Someone put Gary Coleman. Stop it. You're just acting crazy right now.
Really?
All right. Let's talk about YouTube. And you say you watch a bit of YouTube. Hey, Dawgfatha's BBQ's in the house. What's up, Dawgfatha? What's going on, brother?
What's up, right. Mr. Matthews?
3 channels you watch, buddy. 1 big, 1 small, and 1 you think should be bigger. And Mary, I love that answer. Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live. I can see that. John Knapp said, how about Shaq? Yeah, I can see, a short Shaq, shorter. Not that you're short, but shorter.
So I guess the big channel I watch is my boy T-Roy Cooking.
T-Roy Cooks.
T-Roy Cooks.
Everybody loves that guy.
Like Maniac.
Yeah. Justin is the man. He's one of the sweetest guys you'll ever want to meet.
Yeah. I watch my boy Kent. Daddy
Dutch Barbecue?
Yes, that's my guy.
He needs to make more barbecue on his channel. That's why I had that thought today.
And a person that I think that needs to be bigger is and that drop knowledge, Smoking Joe Barbecue.
Smoky Joe Barbecue.
Man, dude, drop knowledge. He be dropping like he can match the intensity I have when it comes to barbecue. Right, like he be on that level, So and we all can, but I'm just saying, that's how I roll.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you, man. I think Joe should be a lot bigger. He does a lot of good stuff on there. Joe, he introduced me to that Victory Lane rubs, and I think those are excellent. I love watching his stuff. You know, I'm just like everybody else in the community. I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't comment on everything, but I make sure, you know, I watch quite a bit, and I'll watch Joe's stuff, and I feel like I'm learning something when I'm watching it for sure. So,
and I don't skip commercials. I like watching all the commercials because I want to make sure. Is that a rumor? I don't watch commercials because I don't want to mess up nobody's money. Is that a rumor or is that true?
What's that?
If you skip the commercials, they don't get paid, or that just
yeah, it's true. If you skip the commercials, you don't get the bid or the percentage of whatever
I don't skip commercials.
Yeah.
I watch.
Yeah, might as well watch them. There's some good ones out there.
There's some good ones, but there's some hot mess ones too. But
there's some horrible ones, like, you know, how to make $100 million doing affiliate marketing, stick around and stay there. Oh man, it's so annoying. I hate it. See, Daddy Dutch 24/7. No shit. Look at that. Yeah, cool. All right. If you could cook with anybody in history, alive or dead, who would that be?
My daddy.
All right. I like it.
He's dead, but man, I had the man's man of a dad. My dad was like the man's man. You look at the dictionary behind man, you'll see Thyron Mathews Sr. I mean, he's the man's man. He's like, you know, he was a man of a man. Like, everybody looked up to my dad like he was the problem solver. You know, he was that guy. You know, he was that guy. I would cook with him and I would say, Daddy, make the ribs taste like they supposed to taste. So, you know, it would be my daddy.
Very sweet, man. I love hearing that, man. I can agree with, like, when they say like Gordon Ramsay or Emeril Lagasse or whatever, but when the guests say their family, like the grandma, mama, dad, you know, brother, whatever, I love that. You know what I'm saying? I would do that. So,
and like I said, I'm a sensitive guy, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm very sensitive.
Yeah. You look at a big softy just like me and Ken. You drop a tear now and again.
Hey, but that button there, though, I do got a little small stupid button, though. And it gets stuck when it get hit. Like,
don't we all?
Stuck on stupid. When you hit it, it just sticks. So you can't get it unstored.
I love it, man. That's so funny. All right, brother. Not that we wish you'd be gone anytime soon, but what would your last meal be?
Well, I was talking to my wife. That's what I want for Christmas. I want some of that. I want to buy a Kobe for Christmas. I told my wife I want to get some of that Kobe beef. I want a steak, ribeye, not the ribeye, but the cap of the ribeye.
Oh yeah, I love the cap, dude.
I want the whole cap off of a prime rib. Kobe though. And I want that to cook on the hottest pit you can get. Medium rare with some compound truffles in the butter. And then I want some white asparagus. And then I would like to have some truffle mashed potatoes.
I'm with you.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Sounds like a damn good meal to me, man.
Man, and then I want to eat something that's foreign. That's about it.
All right, cool. All right. Let's see here. All right. Last question for me, and I'm gonna turn it over to Dutch and let him finish up his list. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore? Your 4 people you love and admire, you'd like to stay up there.
Man. Well, one would be my dad and my mom. That'd be 2. My dad and mom be 2. And it'll probably be, let me see.
What?
My dad, my mom, My wife.
Hey, really?
My wife. Hey, okay. I was thinking about something else, but my wife. My wife, and I would put my brother.
All right.
My brother just retired from the military.
All right, on.
EOD, explosive disordnance. He did the roadside bombs and stuff.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, he did 21 years in the military.
Wow.
EOD, and he's my younger brother, but he is like my G.I. Joe hero. He's a good dude, and he done been deployed so many times. And I just pray for him because he's a good guy, and he sacrificed a lot for this country, and he'll be one of those guys.
Well, make sure you give them all our love and our thanks.
Yeah.
The service and all that. Hopefully maybe he'll watch this someday and you get to see what you said or what you say. So thank him for your service, man. That's really
all right. Yeah, thank you. That'd be good.
All right. I'm going to turn you over to Dutch. Let him ask his last few questions. I have one left, and then we'll call it a day on this one. So, Kent, go ahead, buddy.
All righty. You ready, Big T?
I'm ready, brother. How you doing? I'm ready.
Well, I'm sick of listening to CJ ramble, so let's get down to some brass tacks here.
Okay.
All right. Pickles Barbecue wants to know something you don't eat or is your least favorite to eat?
Man, chicken thighs.
Say what?
Chicken quarters. I do not like chicken quarters.
What?
I don't like a chicken quarter. I'm a chicken wing. I like chicken wings.
I'm with you. Hey, flats or drummets? What do you like better?
Flats, baby.
Yeah, boy. Boy.
Man, I can't stand look. It just, I don't know. It's a texture thing to me. My wife think I'm crazy as all get out. I do not like chicken thighs, quarters. I don't like them. I ate so much when I was a little kid. That was the problem.
All right. Miss Booger wants to know, since the BV, the truth serum, is flowing, what's your true thoughts about Lyle No Hippie Barbecue?
Man, that's my dog. That's my ace boom coon. Man, I love Lyle. He's an asshole, but I love him.
Well, she wanted 100% transparency. She got it. So.
Yeah. Lyle's the kind of dude where it reminds me of a Bible verse. It says, it's better to be wounded by a friend than kissed by an enemy, because the kisses of the enemy are deceitful. He's one of those friends that'll wound you when you need to be wounded. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Dude, are you stupid? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? That's the kind of dude Lyle is.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I have a soft spot for Lyle in my heart. He's one of the first dudes that reached out to me when I got started in the YouTube thing. Less than 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, whatever it was. He reached out to me, helped me out, invited me on a couple of collaborations and all that. Hey, I agree 100% with your take on it.
Yeah,
100%. He's gonna tell you exactly what you need to hear.
Yeah,
you don't get that enough right there.
No, you don't. And I like that.
He'll tell you exactly what you need to hear.
That's right.
He won't be nice about it either.
No, he won't.
He's brutally honest.
Let's see here. Oso's Barbecue. What up? Dub Bears are in the house. Yeah, they're kicking ass right now.
I named my son Dallas because I love Dallas Cowboys so much.
Really? Hey, Uncle Steve Shake is in the house. One of our sometimes sponsors. All right, Steve, I'm out of my label. one, so I'm not doing the sponsor tonight. But hey, everybody, make sure you're on Uncle Steve Shake. Get his stuff, man. He's got some good stuff there. He's been a huge supporter of the channel, of the hot seat, dropping them big old super shots for us. So
I need some of that there, Dutch.
Yeah, man. I'm going to do 2 briskets next weekend, and I'm going to use Uncle Steve's thick meat on one, and then I was going to get an opinion for the other and see what I should do for the other one. The original, my little spicy R. I know.
You're not going to go wrong with any of them. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. I enjoy stuff. So, all right. I think that kind of catches everybody up there. Go ahead, Dutch.
Oh, thank you. You're so gracious. All right.
I know this.
Johnny Maggs at Pit Life Barbecue wants to know, what kind of smokers do you all have there, Big T?
I got a good one. I got 3 reverse flow trailer smokers. I got one made by Singer Stabile. I got another one fabricated by myself, Big Rusty, and I got Little Rusty. I got 3 Traegers. I got 2 Traeger XLs, 2 Traeger XLs. And I got a big, huge Traeger. It's like a commercial Traeger.
Wow.
It's a you can put 96 pork butts, 120 chickens, whole chickens in it, 75 briskets. So it's a big old Traeger.
That's your pull behind with the roll up door, right?
Yep. And then I got a cook shite, stainless steel cook shite, 2 Weber Kettle grills, a pit boss, another pit boss, and I gave away 5 grills when I moved to where I live at now. So I'm down 5 more grills.
Wow, dude.
T's got the lineup, let me tell you.
And Mrs. CJ gets mad because we have like 5 outside.
Mrs.
I got
Dusty
3
happy if I only
grills.
had 5. All right. Big Rome wants to know, what are your favorite rubs for beef, pork, and chicken?
Man, okay. It's a guy on YouTube. It's called Kirby Q. Kirby, KIBBQ, Kirby Q, KIRBBQ, Kirby Q. He has a chicken rub. I bring home the money when I use that rub. His rub is my rub. Well, I stole his rub. He told me his rub, and I just use it for chicken. I've been using it for chicken all these years, and it's amazing. So Kirby Q, he sells it. That's what I use for my chicken. For my beef, I use a blend of SPG, and I add Cavender's. Check this out, guys. Cavender's Greek season to SPG, and man, dynamite. I'm talking. It would have put a brisket lock in headlock. It is the champ is here. Cavender's Greek season is on beef. So SPG, Cavender's Greek season, equal parts. So equal parts SPG with Cavender's Greek season. So I would say that. So that's why I use on and ribs.
Tell Lyle to quit calling you.
Oh yeah.
What about ribs? Ribs or butts?
Ribs and butts. I use SPG with some brown sugar with some smoked paprika.
Right.
All my rubs are just pretty much kind of generic due to the fact that I cook so much barbecue. But if I was to do ribs for myself, there's a real rub I call 3 Little Pigs. You heard that before, the Three Little Pigs? And it's Three Little Pig rub with it has a hint of cherry in it. I got a video on a Weber Keller grill using that rub. That rub is outstanding for a commercial rub. And of course, you know, I think one of the best rubs on the market would be Killer Hogs. That color is amazing. So if you mix Killer Hogs with a little bit of Three Little Pig rub, I think it's outstanding on ribs. If I was doing a competition, when I do competitions, that's what I use.
Great. Now I got your secrets. Thanks, Big T.
That's okay.
All right. Backwoods Gourmet says he's got a couple comments for you. He says, back to when you were talking about YouTube with meat, barbecue, and guns. He says they all kind of play together. One doesn't happen without the other.
You're right.
It's so true, man.
Yeah.
And he referred to, you know, the bad comments. He says, one click and they're gone. Don't worry. Don't sweat them.
You're right.
So, all right. Got about 3 more for you. Oh, wait. Lied. 5 more. Pickles Barbecue wants to know, what's your favorite Iowa dish there, Big T?
My favorite Iowa dish. Wow. It's a place called Gunder. They have a Gunder burger. It was the first restaurant I went in when I was in college. It's basically a pound burger with mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, and it's known for this big burger. It's called Gunder burger. So that's my favorite Iowa dish, a Gunder burger. And pierogies. I like pierogies.
Pierogies? There you go.
Pierogies, yeah.
All right. Jay's Brampton Barbecue wants to know, how many first place trophies do you have behind you there, Big T?
About 13.
I mean, I know you did one a local contest a while back, and you couldn't even get back to shelf right behind you.
Yes. Well, here's
if I remember right.
Yeah, but here's
you had one this summer. Did first place pork, first place beef, if I remember.
Yes. First place pork, first place beef, and first place brisket.
There you go. All right. Lewis from R Shack Barbecue and other things wants to know, where did you grow up at, T?
A small town called Wildwood, Florida. Wildwood, out in the country, in a community called the Gator Hole. Yeah, a little small town. And if you ever watched that show called Florida Crackers, I grew up real close to that community. Like, we had to get on the bus and get shipped to school. So it was only 2 high schools in our entire county. In our whole county, it was 2 schools. So it was quite an ordeal coming off the farm, going into the city to go to school. It was quite an ordeal. So yeah, farming community, agriculture, watermelon, watermelon, cantaloupe, squash, peas, peanuts, that type of stuff, a lot of peanuts. So I grew up doing that kind of work, farming, and we were the tractors. Like, we didn't have tractors. Me, my brother, my cousins, we got there hoeing watermelons. When the cold came, we got Dixie cups and filled them up with, cover the watermelon with Dixie cups. I grew up learning how to work. That's one thing that I can say I learned, a good work ethic, that you go to work, sweat on your brow kind of thing. That's how I grew up. Small country town.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Miss Booger said good night. She said you did good. She says you're not feeling good, so
Okay.
Feel better, Miss Boogs.
Yeah. And it's nothing like country strong. When you country strong, I don't care if you're from the country, you're stronger than any city boy that ever. They look the part, but us country boys is the part.
Right
Hey,
on.
CJ, this come in here a couple times, Pickle, and now Heather has put it. Want to give a shout out to Kris and his daughter at Blind Grilling.
Okay.
They were in a pretty bad car accident this past week. From what I understand, Chris's wrist, both of them, are screwed up pretty good. So he's probably not going to be putting up too many videos in the near future because he can't handle anything. But Kris, best wishes to you and your daughter for a speedy recovery.
Definitely. And thanks, Heather, for bringing that out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie said it, but I thought since Heather said it, I'd bring it up.
Well, yeah. I mean, Charlie says something we don't really pay attention when Heather's stopped by, and that's not. And I feel bad, to tangent a little bit about Heather and Charlie. I was in Colorado this last weekend, and unfortunately, I didn't have enough time in our trip to hang out with Heather, and then maybe say hi to Charlie. So, you guys. It was
Charlie said Kris actually broke both his wrists.
Wow. That's insane.
So that's going to put a damper on barbecue for a couple months, I'm sure.
Yeah. We should have like put another day in our trip, because I felt like right when we got to Colorado, it was like go to GQ barbecue, go to sleep, go to the game, go home. It was very quick. So we had a great time. We want to do more road trips like that. And, I told her next time I want to go further. Like, she has family up in Minnesota or Montana. I might want to go up that way and then come down and meet you guys in Iowa.
Come on to Iowa.
And I love, I was driving in the snow and the sleet and all that shit. Scary as hell for a city boy like me. Southern California, we don't have much of that weather coming through. So I was a little tripped out, but I think I had a chance, and I would do it again. Like, I had a great time. I wish I had more time, but I definitely get a Prius. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry, man.
All right. I got one last one.
All right. Cool.
Actually, two. Jeff from Northeast Beast LaFoe wants to know, Big T, you ever do whole hogs?
Man, I did so many whole hogs. I think that's when I started cooking. One of the first things I started cooking here in Iowa were whole hogs. I cooked a lot of whole hogs. I tell you what, it's a labor of love. I charge an arm and a leg for a hog to discourage people for me not cooking a whole hog. So I cook whole hogs, but if you want me to cook a whole hog, you gotta have some deep pockets. Cause I'm gonna give you the most ridiculous price out in the world. I'm talking like around $20 a pound. Yep. So if you want a whole hog cooked, $20 a pound.
I agree with you 100% there. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of work.
So just because I'm a little, obviously a little more naive to it, so $20 a pound is your price, but what's like the average poundage of a hog that you're going to cook?
125 to 200 pounds.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm doing a 200 pounder in the spring, and we're going to feed everybody at both our shops and our office people.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, I know. Man, in the morning I got cases of Berkshire spare ribs waiting on me, so I'm thinking like, but we're gonna get her done.
Oh yeah. GT's barbecue said whole hog on the Ninja Foodie grill, CJ.
Dude, I'm gonna find a little like suckling pig and just put it in there.
That suckling pig won't even fit in there. Trust me. The suckling pig's like 30 pounds. It ain't gonna fit in the foodie.
I know.
When you get your
All
old
right.
hog, Kent, when you get your old hog, give me a call. You go up to Lynch's Livestock.
The processor 20 miles up the road is called PIP. It's Premium Iowa Pork. That is Lynch Family Farms.
Oh, Lynch is Lynch?
Yep.
Okay, well, because we got Lynch up here in Fayette County too.
Yep. So, all right. Last question I have for you, Big T. Kris at Bottle Cap Barbecue wants to know, what is your most memorable walk in a barbecue competition?
Oh, man. It would be Jones County Fair 2014. It was one of the hottest days of the year. It was hot. And here's the story behind that, okay? It was so hot that when we got the truck unloaded, I was just overheated. And I went inside the pavilion and I actually laid down on the cold floor because it was so hot outside, because I think I just was so hot. And it was just me and my wife. Everybody had these teams. It was 64 teams competing that year. And I'm sitting there laying down on the floor, and this one lady came and started laying on top of me, cuddling beside me. My wife thought that was pretty cute. So me and my wife, I got there. We started cooking. Well, when they called my name for first place, I think it was first place ribs, that was just like, it blew my mind because, I thought that was my worst cook ever. And here I got a call on first place ribs, first place pork, second place brisket, and got reserve grand champion. I just thought that, how can I say it? And it's 8 categories. They had pizza as a category. So it was a long cook. So I guess that was my most memorable walk when they called me for reserve grand champion. And I got all those calls. And I guess because it was so hard. Normally I come in these competitions, I'm pretty cocky. I know what to do, but I'm a Florida guy, but the heat has gone away. I'm used to this cold weather now. You get me in some heat, I'm sweating pretty bad. So I guess he had me that day and I just was falling apart, but I came through reserve grand champion. That's one of my most memorable walks ever. And I guess because it was just me and my wife, it was just us two. And we kind of, we did it. Like I say, we did it. She was my team.
I hear you there. So,
yep. She's always on my team.
Big T, that's all the questions I got for you out of the chat, brother.
Oh, man, I so appreciate you.
All right, brother. Back to you, CJ.
All right, so last question I ask every show. Who would you like to see on the hot seat? Big T.
My boy, Rick at the meat stall.
Rick at the meat stall. You know what? I've reached out to him and didn't hear back. So if you could be a mediator, we'll get him on.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, good.
So the Rick at the meat stall, and then the second, can I get 2 of them?
Sure.
And my boy, Howard Smoke, Leland Adams. Leland.
All right.
Yeah.
Leland be a good one to have on.
Get him on. And if you talk to your boy, tell him to reach out to me, Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Hook it up. Guys, we're going to I'm working with Dutch, and we're going to change one thing a month maybe and do more of a roundtable type thing on future hot seats in March, April going forward from there, since we're kind of booked up through them. So once a month, we're talking about doing some roundtables, bringing like experts like Thyron in, talking about barbecue or bringing, the kitchen queers in, talking about girly drinks, because, I love me some girly drinks. Whatever. We're gonna do some stuff, have Uncle Steve and Michael from It's Incredible, talk about building rubs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we're going with different directions on that, just trying to round table of tuna. Now we're going to miss on that one. So we're going to start working on that in the spring. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to change up the hot seat a little bit. But that's it. Kent, say something on the way out.
Thyron, brother, great job. Good talking to you again. I know we can always reach out on the phone together. And one thing I'm surprised you didn't bring up, so I'll bring it up for you. This guy right here was a beef grand champion 2018 in the state of Iowa. So great job, brother.
Thank you, kid.
Proud of you.
Right on. All right. T said, hey, LeprakonTV's in the house. What's up, Lep? All right. T Big T, say something on the way out, brother, and then I'll send us on the way. We'll finish it up.
Well, I want to say is one thing. God bless you and God bless America. This is T BBQ. We out of here.
That's awesome, man. All right. Well, guys, another great show. We're on almost at 2 hours right now. So, time flies when you're having fun. We have a great guest to chat with us, and, just a great time. So thank you to everybody for the super shots. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on the way out, please. It helps out the channel. Appreciate it. If you guys want to jump in the chat afterwards, I got a couple of spots. Hit me up on Messenger. I'll send you the link. Next week's guest is Andrew, the Grill Sergeant. He'll be joining us all the way from he ain't going far. All right. That's it. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for coming on. Dutch, you did an awesome job, brother, as always. All right. We'll see you next week. Hope you all have a great, great weekend. Take care.